Python string formatters and escape sequences. This first takes a recap on strings, then discusses escape sequences and string formatters like fstrings, the format method, and the % operator. Let's take a quick recap on strings. A string is a sequence of characters. This is a string. We have two kinds of indices depending on whether we traverse left to right or right to left. Left to right, h is 0. Right to left, the exclamation mark is -1. Left to right, it begins at 0, but right to left, it starts with -1. 1 and -2, 2 and -3, 3 and -4, 4 and -5, 5 and -6, 6 and -7, 7 and -8, 8 and -9, 9 and -10, 10 and -11, 11 and -12, and 12 and -13. So you see, the index 0 is also the index -13. 4 is also -9. What are escape sequences? In a string, you may need to add special characters like a tab or a new line. This cannot be done simply using characters T and N in the string. But if we put a backslash before a character, we can tell the interpreter to escape the character from the string and carry out whatever it is for. This does not print hell2. It prints hell, adds a tab, and prints O. Here, the backslash is an escape character and it lets the next character escape from the normal data stream. But these aren't the only escape sequences we have in Python. We have many like newline, tab, backspace, and such. The single backslash lets us spread a statement over multiple lines. Since a backslash means an escape character is on the way, if you need to display a backslash as part of your string, you must escape it with another backslash. And since a string delimited with a single quote cannot contain a single quote as part of it, you must escape it with a backslash. Similarly with the double quote. This one is the ASCII bell. It emits an audible signal. \B is for backspace. This prints the ASCII backspace. \N is for new line. This is the ASCII line feed. \T is the ASCII horizontal tab. \V is the vertical tab. It prints this character between hello and world. We can also use the backslash to put a character in the octal number system. This prints the character C with the octal value 143. This one prints the character with the hexadecimal value of 53. And this one prints the value for J in Gujarati. Okay, let's move ahead to string formatters. We have three ways to implement string interpolation to evaluate a string with placeholders that hint where to embed values in the string. These are fstrings, the format method, and the % operator. If not with the formatters, you can use commas to achieve printing the values this way. The city is Ahmedabad. Print 21 for age and the value of city for city. To denote an f-string, we put an f before the string, even before the opening quote. Then, whenever we need to put a value in the string, we use the variable name and put it in curly braces. We have the variable name. We print this isn't name's birthday, but we want the actual name in place of this variable. This is achieved by the f-string. Also note that we use double quotes because we wanted to use single quotes within the string. The format method is another way to do this. This is a method you call in the string. To this method, we provide comma-separated variable names as arguments. In the string, we declare the positions for these using curly braces. Within these braces, we can either put position numbers 0, 1, 2, and so on, or put variable names and provide a value for the same in the format method. We have A is dogs. At the position 0, this fits the value of A. So this prints out I love dogs. This one prints this, but with the value cats. And this one creates a new variable B. Finally, with the percent operator, the percent sign decides where the variables go in a string, their positions. Now after the string, we put a percent sign to declare what variables we want the values of. B is ferrets. This statement tells it where to put the values of A and B. This prints out I love dogs and ferrets. Here we use %s, but we have other options like %d and %f for integers and floats. Now you know how to put values into strings. Next, we'll learn about various string functions.